Russians get swarmed by armed drones. Russia has identified the source of a drone attack that targeted 2 military bases in Syria. The drones were launched from a village in southern Idlib province, reportedly by forces aiming to destroy Russian relations with Iran and Turkey. On January 6th, the Russian Defense Forces detected 10 drones approaching Khmeimim Air Base and another 3 targeting a naval base in TARTUS, Syria. The drones were assembled using a simple engine and cheap materials. Each carried 8 to 10 bombs stuffed with PETN explosives and strings of ball bearings. At least one drone was equipped with a camera and had the ability to adjust the track of the others, which were all guided by GPS and a pre-programmed flight path. 7 drones were shot down by Russian anti-aircraft missiles, while electronic warfare units took control of the rest, 3 of which exploded upon landing. The Russian bases did not suffer damages or casualties. Like drones? Keep watching.
Ambulance drone could help save lives faster. A Texas-based design firm has illustrated its idea for an ambulance drone, which could help transport patients faster and more efficiently than regular ambulances or helicopters. The ambulance drone is modeled after a standard quadcopter. It is roughly the size of a compact car. The drone can follow a GPS signal or be controlled by a pilot. It is able to travel above traffic and other obstacles on the ground, allowing the drone to arrive at its destination faster than regular ambulances. Given its relatively small size, the drone is able to land almost anywhere. There is enough space inside for 1 patient and a medical worker. It can either travel on autopilot or be controlled by a pilot remotely in the event of difficult takeoffs and landings. A single pilot can also control an entire fleet of ambulance drones remotely. Although the company believes the ambulance drone is a feasible concept, it admits the cost for each device could be in the $1 million range. Drones could save lives faster than paramedics can. Researchers in Sweden have tested using drones to deliver automated external defibrillators to those suffering cardiac arrest. In many cases, patients are too far away from hospitals to seek immediate treatment, and drones could be a faster way to help them. An automated external defibrillator, also known as an AED, is a portable device that sends an electric shock to the heart in order to restore a normal rhythm in the event of sudden cardiac arrest. Swedish researchers attached an AED to an 8-rotor drone, which has autopilot and GPS functions. The device was also painted in a fluorescent color similar to ambulances to help people visually locate it. A person who suffers a cardiac arrest requires immediate medical treatment, as their chances of survival are reduced by 10% for every minute they don't receive CPR and defibrillation. The drone is able to deliver the AED in just over 5 minutes, compared to the average standard ambulance delivery time of 22 minutes. According to the American Heart Association, more than 350,000 cardiac arrests take place in the U.S. each year, but only about 10% of patients survive. Researchers hope to save untold numbers of lives by reducing the delivery time of AEDs. Selfie drone recognizes faces. A Chinese startup has developed a drone equipped with facial recognition technology that can be used to take aerial selfie shots. The hover camera Passport can fly up to 17 miles per hour and climb as high as 16 feet. The device can be remotely controlled by a smartphone. One battery charge powers up to 10 minutes of flight time. The camera can capture images from all angles and automatically follows the user using its face detection software. The hover camera Passport retails for $599, which is much cheaper than other drone cameras on the market with similar functions. The sky's the limit for police drones. Lawmakers are considering a bill that would make Connecticut the first U.S. state to allow cops to use lethally armed drones. Connecticut state legislature last week approved legislation to ban weaponized drones in the state. However, a late amendment to the bill exempts law enforcement agencies from the restriction. Civil rights advocates say the bill was introduced to ban armed drones, not give police free rein to use them. They're now campaigning to reinstate the bill's original wording before it goes to a final vote. In 2015, North Dakota became the first U.S. state to allow law enforcement agencies to use armed drones. However, North Dakota police drones can only be equipped with less than lethal weapons, such as tear gas, pepper spray, and rubber bullets. Civil rights campaigners in Connecticut claim drones would target minorities, citing data that shows police force is disproportionately used on minority communities. Those against the measure say they don't want the state to set a precedent for the rest of the country.
Warning, warning, hit the self-destruct. Amazon has been granted a patent for self-destructing delivery drones in case of mid-air emergencies. In addition to a person controlling the drone's flight path, the drone would also have a fragmentation controller responsible for breaking the drone apart if needed. The fragmentation controller would detect any drone error and come up with a fragmentation sequence in order to determine which parts should be broken off the machine. The controller would need to be able to track the flight path, weather conditions, and topography to determine what parts can be released.